Let's go, boys. First of all, why would you want to meditate? I want you to think about meditation as the opposite of doom scrolling. You know, when we do when we doom scroll, what we're basically doing is we're training our brain to have the short attention span to focus on every single thing that comes on our screen. All right. So when we doom scroll, what we do is we're focusing on one reel. It's about the gym content. You know how you can. Target the medial head of the bicep more, of the tricep more or something, and then you scroll down and then there's like a meme about in Urdu or something. My bad, bro. That's just my feed, baby. And then you're just doing that, and you get a WhatsApp notification from your mother or something, and you're just like, you're doing all of that. So what you're doing is you're dividing your attention. You're just trying to focus on everything. Your attention span, you're just training it to be lower and lower and lower and lower. And so meditation is the opposite of that, because during meditation, what you're doing is you're training your brain to focus on one thing. And so the years of damage that we've done to ourselves by basically butchering our attention span, we can reverse that using meditation. And that increased focus and that increased presence is literally going to help you in every single area of your life, whether it's about confidence or something. Meditation will help you. Whether you're trying to grow a business, you're going to make better decisions, meditation will help you. And there's this weird effect that I felt with meditation, where after I meditate, my brain is like, it knows all the bullshit. It knows how to separate all the bullshit. It knows, like, okay, you have to get up, you have to do your meditation, you have to do gratitude journaling. Everything else is just bullshit, okay? And so I make better decisions when I meditate, okay? I make better decisions when I meditate better. How much of a superpower that is. Imagine that you're trying to study for something, trying to study for school. You're going to make better decision about your studying. You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to decide to study this, I'm going to decide to study that, and I'm going to spend my time doing this. I'm not going to go here. In fact, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to study. And so that's literally the power of meditation. Okay, I'm not trying to hype it up. It's not like a supernatural thingy, but it is pretty effective. Okay, so you need to meditate. And another thing that I learned, holy shit, another thing that I learned is that meditation reduces your suffering. They took, like, I don't know how the study was done, but I believe it. It took like two Shaolin monks, my bad, two groups of people. The one group of people was like Shaolin monks, they meditate for like, I don't know, hours a day. And then there was like regular people, and they inflicted the same level of physical injury on them, or physical pain. They gave them physical pain, both the groups. And the Shaolin monks, they literally felt less pain. Okay, they felt less suffering because they meditate. How much of an awesome thing that is, all right? And so imagine you're in a car accident or something, and meditation will help you with that. Okay, according to this study, and I believe in it, bro. I believe in it. And so the way you meditate, basically, the way you meditate is you sit someplace quiet. It doesn't even have to be quiet, okay, but preferably quiet. And what you do is you close your eyes and you just breathe. You do not have to do. If you want to feel the effects and the benefits of meditation, what you can do is just try it once. Try it once. Take one single deep breath, all right, into your stomach, not into your chest, into your stomach. Just be like, and focus on your breath. What you need to do during meditation is you need to focus on your breath. Basically, you have to focus on one thing. You can either focus on the sound, you can focus on your own heartbeat or anything. But what I do, the way that I learned it, was just to focus on my breath. And some people like to focus on their breath going in from their nose, basically at this point, where the breath is going in on their nose. But I saw this Instagram reel like 6 years ago, where they said like, if you think about your breath going up like this, you're more likely to breathe into your stomach. And if you think about your breath going like this, you're more likely to breathe. If you think about it like this, you're likely to breathe into your chest. And if you think about it like this, your breath going into the cavity. If you focus on the cavity or where your air flows, if you're focused over there, then you're more likely to breathe fully. You're likely to breathe better, and you're likely to breathe into your chest. And so the way that I do it is I think about my breath going in like this and coming out like this. And we can meditate like one breath right now. You saw that. All the while, I feel like more present. My voice just got deeper. I feel slower. Yes, sir. I like that. And you see, all the while, I was focusing on my breath. And so while you're meditating, you can get up and meditate, and you can be like, you can do it for 5 minutes, you can do it for 10 minutes, you can do it for 20 minutes, however long as you like. When I started meditation, I did it for like 20 minutes, and I consistently did it for like 4 months or something. And then I realized that 20 minutes is a long period of time, and I literally wanted to do it before I went to my university, and so I cut it down to like 10 minutes, and even now I do it for like 10 minutes. I did my meditation before this video. Alright, this video is the first thing that I recorded in the morning, and I did my meditation before it in bed. I got up, I made my bed, I did my meditation, and then I did my gratitude journaling, and then I'm recording this video. I'm gonna go get breakfast after this. Holy shit, man. Heck yeah. And so the way you meditate, basically sit and you think about your breath, and there are 4 steps to this basically. What you do is you start breathing, okay? You focus on your breath. And then just do it again. You're basically focused on your breath. Then what will happen is, because we're normal human beings, this is the way our brain works. You know, your brain will automatically start to think about something else. You know, what video you're gonna record tomorrow, or you know, what is it? What day is it today? Chest, back, bro. I don't even think about days like Monday, Tuesday or something. It's chest, back, legs. It's push pull basically, and then leg. But yeah, your brain is gonna think about something else outside, and then what you're gonna do is, at one point your brain is gonna be thinking about it. Brain's gonna be thinking, but you'll not be aware of that your brain has lost focus. Okay, you're gonna be thinking about something else, but you're gonna be like in the thought in itself. You will not be aware that you have lost focus from your breath. And so the third part is that you realize like, oh shit, I've actually lost focus. I was like focusing on my breath, but now I lost focus, and now I have realized that I just lost my focus, and I was thinking about this other third thing. And so what you do at the 4th step is you just manually bring your concentration, your mind, your focus back to your breath. And many people think that when you're trying to meditate, the goal is in fact to concentrate on your breath for as long as possible. The biggest thing, advantage of where meditation lies, is when you bring that focus back. So in order to like feel the advantage of meditation, you need to like, your brain is gonna let go of its thought. You know, you are gonna get your focus off of your breath. And where the advantage of meditation lies is when you bring your focus back. Think about it. When you're like doom scrolling on social media, you're like dividing your focus. You know, you do this, you're focusing on this, and then you're focusing on this, and you're focusing on this. You know, you're basically killing your attention span. But when you manually bring your focus back onto a single thing, that is where the benefit of meditation lies. That is what you have to try to get in most of. You know, you have to do reps of this basically. You know, try to bring your mind back to the same single thing without judging yourself, because this is a completely normal human thing to lose your focus from what you're concentrating on. And there's this guy on YouTube who's been meditating for like, I don't know how many years, and he used to meditate for an hour a day. And then he said like, the maximum that I can go to focus on my breath is just like 4 seconds. And you might be like discouraged to hear that. That is actually a very, very awesome thing, because every 4 seconds, or even less than that for us, you know, when you lose your focus, what you do is you just realize that you've lost your focus, and when you manually bring it back, that is when you get like a plus one, you know, a plus one into your concentration capacity, or plus one into your focus capacity. And so that is what we're looking for. Do not judge yourself for this. Every time you lose focus, even if you lost your focus for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, I did this in the beginning. I was like, bro, I brought my focus back like just a couple of times, you know, because I was so distracted in my thinking. But that is how you get better. You do more of it, and as soon as you realize that you lost your focus, you use your focus, and as soon as you realize that you lost it, just bring it back. And so I've been doing meditation for, I think, how many months is it now? A lot of months. I would say 5 months. And I only missed like, I would say 5 or 7 days. I don't know. I don't even keep track of them anymore, because I'm so consistent, bro. I'm so proud of it myself. And what I would say is, it's a practice that I will never let go of in my life, because it literally helps me make better decisions. The presence, as well as the confidence, as well as the focus that I feel like it benefits you in every single area of your life, basically. And so it's an awesome practice. Try it for yourself. You can even try it. As I said, you can even feel the benefits in just one breath. You can just try to decide to meditate for like 1, 3, or 5 breaths. You can be like, just like that. Just focus on your breath.